Mike, absolutely beautiful car here. This is a 66 Bizzarrini.
Bizzarrini 5300 GT Strada. That's right, Dennis.
And the 5300 stands for, is that the engine?
5.3 liters.
There you go.
It's a 327 Corvette.
Yeah, which is one of the amazing things. We'll get to that. But what a car. You could not mistake this for anything but an Italian car.
That's right. I think they made about 115 of these cars, but there's probably not more than about 90 or 80 of them left in the world. Most of them are in Europe. They're very rare. Most people have never seen one.
In my entire life, I've seen 4 of them, and they're beautiful. Now, is this a steel car?
This is an alloy body car, that's right. They made a few out of fiberglass, but this is an alloy body car.
So it can't weigh too much.
2,750 pounds.
Wow. And the lines are just stunningly beautiful. And Bizzarrini the story with him was, what was it? He was a designer? That's
right. He was a designer with Ferrari. He designed the Ferrari 250 GTO as well as other successful Ferraris. He then moved on and designed several ISO Rivolto cars. And he designed this car, which became his own model for the beginning of his own company. This car was designed to run at 24 Le Mans and win races.
How'd it do?
It did well. 1965, it won its class 9th overall.
That's pretty good. Now, where did you find this car?
I found this particular car in Monterey this past August at the Russo and Steel auction.
And you made it yours?
I made it mine, and it was quite an intense event, I'll tell you.
I gotta believe it. Well, I was scoping it out earlier, and one of the interesting features is an interior feature, but you can see it from the outside. Is that suede? Is that a suede dash?
That's absolutely suede. The whole interior is suede, except for the seats. Beautiful suede. The interior is 42 years old.
So it's original?
The original to the car.
Goodness.
The exterior has been fully restored.
What an interesting gauge setup.
Yes, the gauges are set up for race car driving. So right in front of the driver there, you have oil pressure, oil temperature, and fluid pressure. All the things that can knock you out of a race if you're not careful. Over on the right, you got tachometer, speedometer, and gas gauge, things that are much less interesting.
Who cares, right?
To a race car, exactly.
Well, another feature that I think is beautiful in this car are these door handles.
They're
so elegant,
exactly.
so fine.
These are called Series 1 door handles, and during the production process, they decided these were too expensive, so they eliminated them, changed the design, and so there are very few cars with actually this door handle on them.
What a gorgeous car. Now, it's low, too. It's like
43 inches off the ground.
And you're
6'1".
How does that work?
It's a little bit of an effort for me to get in this car. However, once I'm in, it's quite comfortable and fun to drive.
Well, I love the complex curves in the glass. And if I recall, I mean, these vents back here are functional, right?
These vents are not just for looks. These vents are tunneled down into the bottom of the chassis, and they take an airflow vent that comes off of the brakes, which are inboard brakes, and sucks the air out these vents to create an air pressure pulling the rear end of the car down.
Cooling and giving downforce.
Cooling and giving downforce.
Now, thoroughly Italian, but powered by the heartbeat of America.
That's right. Chevy Corvette 327.
Unbelievable. Let's
Original
go look at that.
engine. Let's go look at it.
Wow. Yeah, and that's what I remember about these cars too. It sets way back.
It sets way back for balance, so there's almost a perfect 50-50 weight ratio between the front wheels and the rear wheels. This is a race car designed to win the 24-hour Le Mans. The engine sits so far back that the distributor cap is actually under the dashboard. So the little panel in the dashboard is removed so that the mechanic can stick his hand under here and see what he's doing through the dashboard.
I wondered about that because you couldn't work from in there, but that's just for line of sight, right?
That's just for line of sight.
You take that off, you look in there, and then you do everything.
Right.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh man.
Weber carburetors, race engine setup.
Now, Bizzarrini chose this engine because he felt it was more reliable.
Absolutely. Bizzarrini is on record as saying that he thought the Chevy 327 engine was better than anything Ferrari did in the 60s. That's why he chose this engine. Mr. Bizzarrini should know about engines because he designed the Lamborghini V12 that was used in the very first Lamborghini
So he's got
cars.
creds.
He's got creds. Big time.
This thing must be an absolute dream.
It is a dream. I love this car. I've been searching for it for 4.5 years, and I'm enjoying it now.
You are a lucky man.
I agree with you.
66 Bizzarrini GT Strada 5300.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you.